Hello everyone, it's Ellen here from Crafty Ellen H, and today I'm going to show you 4 different ways using 4 different brand new stencils from Newton's Nook Design. I'm showing you the Tropical Leaf Stencil, the Paw Print Stencil, the Starfield Stencil, and the Wave Stencil. All from Newton's Nook Design, and they are all brand new for Newton's Nook. This is the first time Newton's come up with stencils, and I am in love with them. So here's already the first thing I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you how to do like an ombre effect and have the same ombre looking effect for the stenciling itself. So first I'm prepping my background with squeezed lemonade, Twisted Citron, and Mowed Lawn Distress inks. I'm just merging them together, and for my base I used actually the squeezed lemonade and the Twisted Citron, and I think at the end I put a little bit on the bottom with the Mowed Lawn, like you see me here doing. The same I do for the heart. Then I'm just putting my stencil on top of it and use some washi tape for that it can't move on your background. And I'm going over it with the Mowed Lawn and the Citron Twisted, and that gives me almost the same gradient for the leaves from the stencil, so you have like an ombre effect on your background. I really love the end result. I'm just searching a good place for my heart that it leaves a nice stenciled background, and again here I'm doing the same. First the darker part, then the Citron Twisted, the lighter on the yellow part. So here we have the beautiful gradient. Here you can see a close-up, and I am showing you the cards. If you want to see these cards in more detail, you can of course hop on over to my blog. They are still on there. You have to maybe scroll a little bit more down, but you will see them. And otherwise, of course, go to the Newton's Nook blog and search for the release pictures. There are some amazing amazing cards from the other design team as well. Here I'm just stenciling normal way. For this one I used the Antique Linen and Vintage Photo. I really love both together. Oh no, I didn't use Vintage Photo, but I used tea dye. And I really love the end result. And as you see, because I wanted to show you this, it's just normal stenciling, but what I do is my paper is a little bit longer than my stencil, but don't worry about that. Just cover up the holes you don't want to stencil in, because maybe they go over a little bit on the part you distressed before. And if you do so, it looks like a complete bigger stencil. So that's really a great tip I thought so to include in my video. That's why I showed you. And of course, again, a close-up and a close-up from how you can use it. I didn't use the envelope at the end. I used it the same technique on the card. Then my third technique, I'm going for blues because I'm going to use a wave stencil, and I really love this wave stencil. I am using, of course, Mermaid Lagoon. Salty Ocean, Mermaid Lagoon, and of course Faded Jeans. And I really love this. I just love this vibrant colors going from top to bottom. I really love this color combination. That's what I wanted to say. I'm all over the place. It's been a while that I did some videos. I enjoy it so much, but they take so much time to make. I think I just should do them more often so it isn't so hard to do. So I just go over it to give it a little bit more color, and I put them away. Then I use I'm going to, yeah, a little trick, of course. I have like pearls. I don't know how it calls, but it's like pearled powder. You just put a little bit in some water and you sprinkle all over the top, and your drops will be a little bit have a pearled or glittery effect. I really love that. After I sprinkled some water, I'm going to do the same with white ink, and I'm using the Tim Holtz Ranger white ink, and then I'm going over it with again sprinkling with blue, this time with some Heady Swap blue. And now I'm using Nuvo colors. I'm prepping, of course, my background again on this stencil, just with the same washi tape. You don't need to use new washi tape over and over again. Use the same washi tape, and then if you're done, throw it away or keep it even, but just be a little sparing with nature and the materials you're using. So I'm using this Nuvo glitter mousse, or not mousse, but I don't know how it calls. It was not mousse, it was Nuvo glitter. What is it? Paste? Yeah, glitter paste. And it gives this brilliant effect. The paper is a little bit wet if you use it, but don't worry about it, it will harden up when it's done. And of course, remember to directly clean your stencil just with a toothbrush and water, and it will be all cleaned. If you don't do that, your stencil will be dirty, and yeah, just don't do it, because maybe you damage a little bit of the inside or the openings from your stencil. So quick tip, just if you're done, immediately go to the sink and clean it. Then for my fourth and last card or last background with stencils, I'm going to use also again distress inks. I'm in love with distress inks and stencil. I think you can do, of course, a lot more than that. And if you are interested in that, Holly, another design team member of Newton's Nook, did make a beautiful video with other techniques. So go on to her video as well. I will try to put a link somewhere so you can see it, because she really did a great job on how to use the stencil in different ways. So for this one, because I'm speaking a little bit too much, I used cracked pistachio, seedless preserved, and mermaid lagoon, I think. And I really love this color combination again, and I'm making a sky, or yeah, sky, a dark sky, for the Starfield stencil, and I really love the Starfield stencil also. Only at the end I thought this one was not kind of how I liked it. So at the end I'm going to use black soot on top of it, and that makes it completely a dark sky background. But here you can see me working with the blues and the purples. Like the cracked pistachio is not really showing up. Or was it? Yeah, could be also peacock feathers, but I think it was cracked pistachio. But here you can see, here it's really coming up for sure. Look, suddenly it's a starry background, or it looks like more a sky background. Very dark, I really love it. just on the sides, not on all the complete thing. And again, I'm using water. After that, some white sprinkles. Look how beautiful! Doesn't it look already a little bit like a galaxy background? Yes! I was so happy with the end result because I thought, no, it's not gonna work, but yes, it did. Here again, I'm taking my background down with the washi tape. And I'm using now the mousse, and it's a gold mousse. And actually, if I had it, I would go for the silver mousse on this one because I think it's more galaxy-like. I definitely need it now, but anyway, I'm using the gold mousse, and I wanted to use my scalpel for it, but it didn't work as so much, so I decided to go on with my fingers, and actually it worked so perfectly. So just I felt like a little child again, and using fingers was so much fun. You really need to try it. I really love the end results because the mousse, it gives it's so shiny, and it's so much different than using something else. Because I have the embossing, how do you call it? I'm so bad at names. Anyway, I'm using embossing paste. That's it, and it's not that shiny, or not the one that I have. It's not so shiny as the mousse from Tonic Studio. So here are a few of the end results. Didn't show the power print, but believe me, the power print is fabulous too. So you have the star-filled background, the wave stencil, and of course the leaf stencil. I hope you liked it, and see you soon. Bye bye.